everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of NASCAR in 5, getting you set for the Quicken 400 from Michigan International Speedway. In the news, Bryce Turner has been honored in two different places. First up, Keselowski was honored by the National Polish-American Sports Hall of Fame in an induction ceremony on Thursday. And second, the Mackinac Bridge in Michigan, the third largest in the world based on suspension, has been lit blue to honor Keselowski's championship victory last year. It will be lit through Sunday's race in Brad's home state. Members of the Michigan National Guard will enjoy a treat this weekend. They will see the Sprint Cup race live and in person. This is part of the Armed Force Foundation's ongoing efforts to bring troops to the track throughout the season. And on a sad note now, NASCAR driver Jason Leffler was killed in a sprint car wreck Wednesday night. The wreck occurred at Bridgeport Speedway. Leffler won 2 Nationwide Series races and 1 Truck Series race during his NASCAR career, which started back in 2001. Leffler finished 43rd in the Cup race this past weekend at Pocono, his only NASCAR start of the season. A medical examiner ruled the cause of death a blunt force neck injury. Lastly, NASCAR will hold a moment of silence for Leffler before the 2 races this weekend. I'd like to pass on my condolences to the family on the loss of one of NASCAR's rising stars. And the latest stats from Michigan International Speedway. Mark Martin has the most wins out of active drivers at 5, while David Pearson holds the overall record at 9. Cale Yarborough has the most overall top 5s at 21. Meanwhile, Jeff Gordon and Mark Martin hold the feat out of active drivers at 18. And Carl Edwards took to the pole driving his number 99 Ford. Kurt Busch will be starting beside him in his number 78 Chevy. Casey Kane will be starting 3rd in his number 5 Chevy. Paul Menard will be starting 4th in his number 27 Chevy. And Eric Almirola rounds out the top 5 in his number 43 Ford. Meanwhile, in scheduling, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series will head to Sonoma next Sunday, June 23rd. But first, it will be racing from Michigan this Sunday. Race coverage starts at about 1 p.m. You can watch it on TNT in the US, on TSN2 in Canada, or you can listen on the radio on the Motor Racing Network and SiriusXM NASCAR Radio Channel 90. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR in 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the race.